and getting into the zone. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hawks. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference. And of course, there are the Hornets, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
I think for the Hornets, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Here we go. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center position. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Three-pointer. Risache, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Now here's Okongwu. 14 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Here's Diabate. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just how you draw it up. That's a look they'll take every time.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Okongwu. Here's Risache. Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Bridges. Boy, he just disappeared against Detroit. They needed him. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Now here's Miller. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Releases. Here's Diabate. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Diabate's got his second bucket on the night. Outside Risache. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Ball. Here's Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Got it. Alexander Walker's got 5.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Miller. No points so far. And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Hawks trail by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Rizachet. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Diabate, covered by Daniels. Good D by Daniels. Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. The 3 from Rizachet, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Back to ball. Inside. Miller outside. Clock at 2. Fires from deep. Charlotte gets it back. 3-pointer, Bridges. Miller against Daniels. Down low. Pass to Knippel. The 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Miller. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. 5th on the list, Dyson Daniels.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Outside White. This one for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And Rizachet gets it to go.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Bridges outside. Charlotte again missing. The Hawks lead by 4. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by White. Daniels passes to Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, Okongwu has been stepping up his efforts on the offensive glass, and he's rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now here's White. He's scoreless. Pass to Bridges to snap the cold streak. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
White for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Outside Rizachet. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to White. Here's Diabate. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Guarded by Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Knippel. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Now Alexander Walker. And here's Johnson. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Johnson's got 5 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside White. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Right side, Johnson. Left side, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. To the middle. Outside, Alexander Walker. The three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. White can't hit. The Hawks lead by 3. Johnson passes to Daniels. Now Risache. Okongwu, a screen on Bridges. The three from Risache. No good on the shot. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Atlanta on top. They lead by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
We've got ball. Also, Kobe White out there, and it's Salon in at power forward. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Hield. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kobe White picks one up.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
And he drops the first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
McCollum against ball. McCollum with some nice D.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And the shot goes in. Gay's got his first points of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
White can't hit.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Gay's shot is good. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Ball passes to Williams. Landale defending. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. White, good.
Well, look, White isn't an elite three-point shooter, but he is solid from deep.
McCollum against ball. McCollum, the pass to Hield. Lets it go from deep. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Landale. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. Risache comes in for Kispert. And Daniels is subbed in for Heald. Outside White. Ball outside. Miller outside. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Hawks lead by 8. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
And that one's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside White. Miller outside. Ball outside. Fires for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And a chance here to check out some stats for Brandon Miller.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Okongwu's checked in for Landale. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Trailing by 8. Oh, muscling it home, LaMelo.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Pass to Risache. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Well, he doesn't have a powerhouse build, but Risache does make great effort, and that helps against inside resistance.
Now here's Ball. His last outing, he had 20. White looking it over. That one is off.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
McCollum with it. He's picked up by Miller. Now here's McCollum. 38 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Puts one up from 19. And the shot no good. A bit short. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
What a gentle shot by Ball. Not overpowering with his release.
Here's McCollum. No made baskets yet. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on White. Back to Johnson. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Now Ball. And the layup is good. Ball's got 16 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Risache from behind the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. And now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Back to Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Miller. Pass to Risache. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Knipple. There's the triple. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Now here's Risacher. Launches a three. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Yeah, that's what Risacher is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
White for three. The rebound by the Hawks.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Risacher. 13 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Knipple. Back to White from the arc. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
Well, that's his third triple of the game and his second in this quarter. He is heating up.
Outside Risacher. Now Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from the wing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Outside White. White missing again. Atlanta leading by 8. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Miller. Pass to White. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Outside Johnson. And the bucket is good. Johnson's got 10 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Bridges, a screen on Daniels. White on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. White, the pass to Miller. The three is up. And here's Risacher. To the inside. 2 on the clock. And the layup is good by Johnson. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead. And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And taking a look at Atlanta, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Hawks.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Without question, Zachary Risacher displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Hornets trail by 10. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Rizeshay at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. The 3 from Ball. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Pass to Rizeshay. A Kongwu inside. Now Alexander Walker, hounded by Ball. The 3 from Rizeshay. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Daniels. To the paint. Here's a Kongwu. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really coming to his own stands.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocks some things for him.
Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. Diabate's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. A Kongwu, a screen on Ball. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Bridges against Daniels. Counted. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Young player, but a smart player. You see it there in the 2-man game from Daniels.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Takes one from 10 feet. That one's wide left. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Daniels. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Picked up by a Kongwu. Here's Rizeshay. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Rizeshay is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Inside, a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Well, in that 2-player action, I really like a Kongwu as the pick man. He moves really well.
Back to Ball. Over to the left wing. Releases. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Rizeshay. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Nails it from 3.
Okay, a little bit of a heat check for the rookie. Rizeshay feeling confident.
Bridges outside. There's Ball with a 3. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The Hornets in 2nd.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Daniels with it. Outside Johnson. Pass to a Kongwu. And here's Rizeshay. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Atlanta. Here's Miller. Still no points. Ball outside. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Bridges outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball outside. The shot from 20 feet out. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked up by a Kongwu. Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's Ball. He's got 22. They set the screen. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back over to you, Brian.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Now here's Miller. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Charlotte again missing.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Hornets trail by 17. Now Miller. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Charlotte, no good that time either.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Back to Ball. To stop the run. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Okongwu inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside for three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Miller. Ball outside.
Come get it, come get it.
Bridges outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Risache. Risache's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Okongwu. Over Ball. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Atlanta making some changes. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Kispert comes in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Now here's Ball. He's got 22. Pass to White. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Risache. Takes the three. The shot comes out. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Left side White. They set a pick for 3. Bridges. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
Ball against McCollum. Risache, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Ball no good. The Hawks lead by 19. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to McCollum. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here's Risache. Out to McCollum. Shoots over Ball. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. McCollum's got his first 2 points of the night.
So comfortable off a feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Ball surveys the floor. Fires the three. The shot no good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Atlanta on top, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Xavier Tillman is out there with Knippel. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Miller. That's the Hornets 5.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
McCollum against White. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Miller. Tillman with a screen. Jacks up a three. They get it again.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
There's the steal. Shot from 12. Here's Knippel from downtown. Rebounded by Hield.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kispert, the pass to Hield. Great D that time from Miller. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Knippel. Over Hield. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
To the inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
White, the pass to Tillman. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Kispert. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Kispert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's a crafty combo guard. You gotta love seeing McCollum play the role of distributor there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gay's checked in for Johnson. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Knippel, defended by Kispert. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diabate, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Gay. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Hield, a screen on White. There's McCollum with the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Knippel. And he banks in the layup. Knippel's got his first bucket in this one.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
White against McCollum. Right side Hield. The Hawks need to get one up here. Pass to McCollum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, great poise from McCollum. These kinds of pressure situations don't really get to him.
White for three. The rebound by Atlanta.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Coach is loving the ball movement.
Well, the Hornets shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Back to White. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
Miller can't get it to go.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Well, he's not just a perimeter threat. McCollum is also skilled at finding ways to score inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Miller against Hield. Now here's Miller. Defense right on him. Can't get it to fall.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Gay. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's Knipple. White for three. Drops in the three.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
Here's Gay. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Here's Knipple. Inside. Here's Diabate. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Diabate's got 6 in the quarter.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Hield for 3. To the left wing. Here's Gay. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
He's off on the first. Some changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate, and it's Ball in for White. Newell, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And here's Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Bridges. And here's Ball. There's the 3. Bridges misses.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And so with this win, they'll end this season series dead even at 2 wins apiece.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Zachary Risacher.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Hield. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Newell. There's McCollum with the three. That shot is off. Good D by Ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Atlanta has possession. Here's McCollum. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Zachary Risacher.